last because I had surgery 3 weeks ago yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to talk about, like, everything's still fresh in my mind. So I took a friend with me. We went to the airport. We got there, and you're gonna love every one of the drivers that they have there. All of them are just awesome. They take excellent care of you. They reassure you. They joke around with you. They, you know, everything. So they pick you up at the airport and they take you across the border, and the first thing you do is you go get your EKG and you get your blood work. So you get to the hospital and you're thinking hospital, right? Big hospital everybody goes to. This is a smaller facility, but everybody is so nice. So you go in and you do your paperwork and you do your EKG and they take your blood work. Everything was clean. I don't want anybody to think you're going to Tijuana thinking you're going into a shed and somebody's, you know what I mean? It is not that way. We never felt unsafe. We never felt like we were in any harm. We never felt like we were in an unclean facility. Like, what am I doing here? After that, we went back to the hotel, or we went to the hotel and checked in. Super nice hotel. Kitchenette, 2 beds. I paid for the hotel the whole time I was there so that my companion could stay at the hotel instead of staying at the hospital with me. Right across the street is the best little cafeteria place, and they have really good broth. Okay, but my companion also ate the really good food, the homemade guacamole and all the stuff that you're looking at going, seriously, you know what I mean? But I think after being on the pre-op diet, it didn't bother me very much, you know what I mean? My body was kind of conditioned to that point that I wasn't having a lot of cravings to that point, and so it was good. But we felt safe to go across the street, and there's a pharmacy right under the hotel. Super nice. His name is Oscar. And anything you want help with, he's good with. I recommend that you download the translation app on your phone because there is a little bit of a barrier, but he's pretty good. So we went back to the hotel. Well, the other thing at the hotel when you get there, is it Jesus?
Jesus, yeah.
Jesus. You will love Jesus, okay? Jesus is there all the time at the hotel. He's going to bring you broth. He's going to bring you Jell-O. He's going to be your best friend at the hotel, okay? One of the things that I get asked about is, did you feel safe at the hotel? This hotel is a nice hotel, okay? When you go in, there's a security guard. You have to use your key to get up to your floor. The lobby's a little bit higher. And so everything is nice. They have a rec room. They have a very nice breakfast for your companion. Yeah, not for you, but they will bring you broth. Okay, so we stayed the night there and just relaxed. And they told us when they'd pick us up the next morning and take us to the hospital for your surgery, because everybody's surgery is, you know, scheduled at a different time. When I got there, I met the most wonderful people. We had 5 people from Oregon that were there with us, a lady from Canada, a lady from, well, her companion was from Great Britain, but she was from, I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, a lot of people from Canada do come, a lot. And so and a guy from Texas, a big guy from Texas was there by himself. And so we all found out, you know, our rooms and when we were going to go the next day. They scheduled us, you know, for a pickup. We got down and they took us over to the hospital. Once you get in the hospital, then they assign you to your room and they get your IV hooked up, and then someone comes and talks to you. Your doctor comes and talks to you and tells you kind of what to expect. They're so reassuring. I'm not going to lie, I was nervous as heck at that point. Kind of on the verge, like, do I do this? Do I not do this? Some people look at me and say, why did you do it? I fought the same 70 to 80 pounds for 10 years. I can get down 20, and then I'll gain 25. I can get down 15, then I gain 20. So slowly, my set point went to where I wasn't comfortable anymore. I couldn't go shop, and I couldn't just go shop somewhere. I had to shop in specialty stores. I didn't like it. I could fit in the airplane seat, but it wasn't comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm a recent widow, and I didn't want to travel by myself. I wanted to be more comfortable with me. And so this was for me. My daughter and her husband jumped on board, and because they always have to outdo me, they had surgery 4 weeks before I did, so I could stay and watch their kids while they went and had surgery. Okay? So I'm thinking, okay, this is good and bad. I'm going to see how they turn out, because I still have time to counsel. Okay? They stayed 3 extra days in San Diego. They went sightseeing. They went to the beach. They went to the movie. And I'm thinking, you guys are supposed to be in the hotel recovering, right? Mm-hmm. No, they're out having fun.
While you're babysitting.
Well, I'm babysitting, right. Not that I'm not having fun with my grandkids, but yeah, they're doing all this stuff. When they got back, they looked great. So, and she said, you're going to be just a little bit more tired. Your body's trying to heal. So those first couple of weeks, you're going to be a little bit tired. You know, your body's trying to heal. It's trying to recover. So don't let that scare you, because after that, your energy goes straight up the roof. Your cravings are gone. I am a Pepsi drinker. That would be the first thing that I would go to. That everybody knows that they want to give me a gift, it's a bottle of Pepsi. Do you know what I mean? And I don't have that craving anymore. So I was a little nervous for surgery. They take you up there, and I could feel the tears starting to come down my face just a little bit as I got on the table. They must have noticed the tears, because I fell asleep and woke up 4 hours later in my room. So it's, you know, I never had any pain. I had a little bit of discomfort from the gas. The drainage tube didn't hurt me. The drainage tube didn't hurt me coming out. So my daughter said it hurt her a little bit, but it didn't hurt me. So I just think it's different for different people. So I didn't have any pain. I had a little bit of nausea, and as soon as they realized that I had some nausea, they came and gave me something for the nausea. So that didn't last very long either. And so you stay that night in the hospital. That was Friday night. Saturday morning, I woke up, and I think by 8:30, 9 o'clock, one of the doctors was in, checking me, you know, making sure everything was okay, walked me down to do my leak test. This is your second leak test. The first leak test is done while you're in, right after you have the surgery, okay? So when they say second leak test, this is your second leak test. I didn't think it was horrible. I wondered how I was going to drink that much. But as you're standing in front of it, you can see the leak test happening. You can see the liquid going down, you know, and see if it's leaking or not. So you're watching that process. And then you go back to the room. You stayed 2 nights in the hospital, Friday and Saturday night, and Sunday morning, Art was there ready to take us back to the hotel. He had a tour ready for us he was gonna take us shopping and stuff. And we were ready. Do you walk? You walk a lot. In fact, I wanted to walk so much, I started walking down the road with my new best friend, my IV. And I'm walking down the sidewalk towards the street and back, and they're like, whoa, you know, not too far away. So walking is great. Walking, it just makes you feel better. The guy from Texas, he didn't get up and walk, and he regretted it. He wished he would have gotten up. That's the one thing that he did say once we got back to the hotel is he felt like he didn't want to walk. You don't feel like you want to walk, but if you walk, you will not regret it. You're going to feel so much better. We got back to the hotel, we went shopping. The whole group of us walked from the hotel. There's a mall. It's about 4 blocks down, I think. We walked down to the mall. We shopped at the mall. We watched a little concert that they had in the center of the mall. We never once felt like we were unsafe. We never once felt like we were, you know, not in the best of hands. My companion Ubered from the hotel to the hospital twice. She never felt unsafe. They were so nice to her. Everybody was so nice. So if you guys are scared about Tijuana, don't be. There's not one person that I met there that wasn't nice. There's not one time that I felt like I wasn't in the best of care and that somebody wasn't in checking on you or making sure that you were comfortable. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of pain, but I think that's because they keep coming in and making sure that they're on top of it. And even when you leave, you know, you have everything that you need. The one thing that I would recommend is don't put it off. You know, I think all of us here would say that have had it, that don't put it off. Do it for yourself and make yourself feel better. So, and that's the only encouragement I wanted to give you guys. So, thanks.